So let's talk about Aura of Restoration. This is one of my favorite skills in the game because it allows Ellie to just constantly heal itself while you're fighting, which is very useful, especially in hard mode. Uh, so it is a energy storage skill that returns 400% of the energy cost each time you cast any spell. So that's an important thing about this. Any spell will trigger this, including, uh, like protection prayers, anything. Like the Ellie can actually successfully be a healer and be like a ritualist or a monk. You're running like energy storage elite and some other skills, and Aura of Restoration is one of them, and you're just constantly getting healed. This spell also returns, or this enchantment also returns one energy back every time you cast a spell. So this right here is better than a lot of skills. So for example, let's say you're a monk, right? And as every monk knows, energy is a big problem. This is better than almost most of the skills you have access to, and it's just like some throwaway whatever enchantment that's kind of spammable. It costs 5 energy, 1/4 of a second casting time, 20-second cooldown, lasts for 60 seconds. It doubles as like a cover enchantment. It's just really strong, honestly. It's really good. It can heal you. If it doesn't get removed, it can heal you for quite a lot of health in a fight. Here, let's body block these. Let's make sure my pet eats that damage instead of my backline, because these have starburst. Some of these enemies. Let's throw this down on him. So I like it because you just, assuming it doesn't get torn down, which in most cases it doesn't, from what I found at least, I've like from just vanquishing and doing general hard mode, it usually doesn't get torn down. It just heals you for a lot of health. Like let's use it, right? Let's just like throw a fireball at this dude. So it heals me for 40, then 20 for every flare. So let's actually try to keep track of how much health I'm getting. Let me flag my heroes really quick. Alright. Alright, so 40, 20, 20, 20. Tell my pet to attack. So I've probably healed for like 300, like at least 200 health this fight, just from having an enchantment, and it also returns energy. So this is why I love this skill. It makes you more efficient. So I've healed for like 200 to 300 health of that particular fight, and that was a short fight, and it's like helped me keep my energy topped off. So overall, it's a great utility skill. The only time it really suffers is if you're dealing with like extreme enchantment hate. Generally speaking, when it gets torn down, like you use these well before combat, so like I'm always maintaining them, so they're like always available. So when it gets torn down, you can just throw it back up, and then it just also acts as another cover enchantment for your attunement if you're running an attunement. It does obviously suffer in areas with like chillblains and things like that, but every enchantment build does. So yeah, Aura of Restoration is pretty good. Heals you for a lot. Now, obviously, a lot of people are going to compare this to the Kurzik and Luxon skill. I think Elemental Lord. I don't have it unlocked in this account yet, so I'm pretty sure that's the name, though. That skill heals for less. It basically does the same thing, but it heals for a little bit less, and it also boosts your attribute by, I think, 1. So you would run that if you want to increase your damage a little bit, and you would run Aura if you want to heal for more. So they're both good skills, and if you want, you can run them both. So you get like 700% of your spell in healing and 2 energy per cast. So, for example, you could run it here and like some kind of like maybe Searing Flames build or something. But yeah, so feel free to comment. Do you run Aura of Restoration? Why or why not? Do you think it's a good skill? Do you think Elemental Lord is just better? All right, so take care.